The time has come, my friends, for the start of the brand new F1 season, but I'm afraid I have to break it to you. The time hasn't come for you, Ferrari fans. This is not your year again. You can flip your air wings 360 or have a rocket launcher at the start, but winning the championship,
Wait.
that takes.
Hold on.
Um,
How dare you speak about Ferrari not winning the championship? And why are you speaking so soon already?
did you watch testing? I don't think they are the fastest team right there. If not them, it's definitely McLaren or
I
Mercedes.
did watch testing. I never said they're not the fastest team. I just was saying, don't decide about the championship just yet.
Oh, so you don't think they're the fastest, but you think they could win the championships, maybe?
Yeah, it's not always the fastest car in the testing that won the championship.
Well, I guess we do agree on something then, but we don't agree on
Exactly.
everything.
This is push to talk. All the F1 chaos, all the wild takes, all the yapping. Let's go.
So let's dial it back a little bit. Well, what do you think of testing? Like, how do you think all the Bahrain tests went? How was Barcelona? Do you have anything concrete from that?
Oh, this testing was definitely sure was interesting than the previous years. Don't you think so? With all the brand new regulations, new teams coming in, this testing is really like one of a kind.
I know, and there were so many things that did matter. Just looking at mileage, how the engines are doing, and how amazing reliability was overall, and how F1 was not expecting all this. But some new good inventions. What do you think about those inventions that we saw from
Oh yeah,
specifically
I'm
Ferrari?
really glad that wasn't just an accidental mistake. You know, there were times when F1 cars came up with six wheels, a huge turbo fan at the rear of the car, which looked absolutely bonkers, but they worked in some cases. So I just hope this upside down wing might work in our case.
I know, and I'm also seeing people talk about the something behind the diffuser, the plate that's gonna give them half a second. Well, that would put them ahead of Mercedes. But I think there's a big unknown in the fuels and how all the new fuels, the synthetic 100% fuels, are gonna mesh with the engines and the whole performance of the package. I'm really intrigued to see that, and I guess we will only know in
Exactly,
Australia
and I do think Mercedes are sandbagging quite a bit. Don't you think so?
for sure. If they're not sandbagging, that's gonna be the biggest surprise in Australia. So, how about we look at what we both think? Maybe it's the same, maybe we disagree as the top four teams based on testing and how we see it going this week into Australia. Do you want to start with your first one or do you want to start from the
Uh,
bottom?
I think when you say top four, I'll probably go start with the bottom. And it hurts for me as a Ferrari fan to put Ferrari at four, but I think that's how it'll play out in Australia.
Whoa! That's, you're probably on the opposite end of the hopium because that's the most pessimistic Ferrari fan I've heard. I am not putting Ferrari fourth. For me, it's going to be Red Bull as a whole package. I know Max is going to drag it up somehow, but as a team, as a whole, with points at the end of the season or going into Australia, I think they would be the fourth fastest.
Ah, wow.
For my third, let me go first this time. It would be McLaren, just to start with.
How was McLaren third for you when they were the constructors for the past 2 years and they were really quick last season? So I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
I see that. I just believe they will take some more time, some more races until they completely extract the package. I think they're going a little heavy into Australia. And so, just to start with the season, I think they'll be the third fastest.
And I think McLaren will be second fastest.
Well, we're just switching them over, but I am more optimistic on Ferrari, and I think at least for the first few races until McLaren or Red Bull outdevelops them, Ferrari will start as the second fastest team. It has to be Mercedes for
Yeah,
me as
true.
first.
I think that's the same choice for me as well. And as a person with a lot of experience being a Ferrari fan, let me give you some advice. Don't hope.
Well, I'm not hoping, I'm just going off of this, but I would never mind a Lewis win or a Charles win. I like them both, and it will only make me happy. So, if we can go against the George hype train, that's well and good. Do you have any bold predictions for the first race? Any team not completing the races?
My bold prediction or my obvious prediction is Aston Martin 21-22.
Wow, that will save Cadillac some embarrassment to begin with. I'm gonna go all out bold and say both Alpines in Q3.
Wow, I think that's more bold of you to say than what I have said just now.
We shall see. Oh, do you have a prediction for a poll?
Let me narrow down my contenders. I think George would be a contestant. Norris would be a contestant. And of course, Max is always a pole contestant, no matter what the car it is. George will take the pole in Australia.
I'll go something different. I'm gonna put Kimi on pole. Why not bring the new energy, the new season, and he's just been on a roll towards the end of last season and just bringing the momentum. That will really surprise George, and it will be something that he has to watch out for the whole season, not just Australia, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think it'll be a really big moment for Kimi on his first non-rookie season, new regulations, getting a pole.
I agree.
And so yeah, what about the podium?
So who do you think
Oh,
is
my
your podium?
podium would be definitely a Mercedes, Red Bull, and a McLaren podium. But I still have to decide who they will be. I think Russell will be P1, and Norris will be P2, and Max will be P3.
That's exciting. I'm gonna put Russell P1, Charles P2, and Max just scrapes Lewis for P3.
Wow, you have a lot more hope than me.
I think they're gonna go in as start with Ferrari will be the second fastest team, and just Mercedes just will have the superior engine, but as a whole package, I think Ferrari is doing a great job. But I think there's so much to look forward to. There's just so many unknowns. It could go either way, and I am excited. Are you guys excited? Is everyone excited
I
for the
think they
Australian
are.
GP?
Yeah,
What are your
I
closing
think they are
thoughts?
excited as well. It's been a really interesting testing so far, and it actually kept a lot of people engaged compared to other years. So it should be a good sign that people are excited.
I agree. And everything we have talked about has mostly been about the top teams, but there's a whole battle going on in the midfield. And who comes on our top? Is it going to be Haas? Is it going to be Alpine? Or do we have a surprise coming
Yeah,
from Williams?
definitely. I think that's a whole another topic to talk about next time.
I agree. This is a casual reminder you've been listening to Push to Talk, and we'll see you very, very soon. Bye for now.